What is an RTI group? In every classroom, students have various needs and some may struggle to understand a given topic more than others. A response to intervention group, or RTI, is a process used in the classroom to provide students who are behind extra support. The main objective is to give the child in need assistance so that we can close the learning gap between them and their peers before they fall too far behind. In this video, we will discuss the many ways that an RTI group can benefit a classroom, how they are implemented, and some of the factors associated with them. When is intervention most beneficial? Intervention can be effective at most points during a student's learning career. However, it is important to understand that intervention has a critical period. Children are more likely to benefit from intervention at an early age. Research shows that students who receive intervention before grade 3 have even transcended their peers in the area that they are focusing on. Educators who notice early signs that a child may be falling behind should begin to keep track of that student's progress. If the condition does not improve over a course of several weeks, the teacher should discuss intervention with the child's parents and the administrators at the school. Signs that a child may be behind. There are many signs to look for to determine which students may need intervention. Reading and writing are the areas where students typically need the most help. Signs that a child may need intervention in language arts include reading below grade level or having trouble comprehending what they are reading. Other general signs include consistent falling grades, acting out during class, and not showing interest during lessons.
There are 3 tiers of intervention. The first tier of intervention is for everyone. This is generally the core curriculum provided by a general education teacher. This instruction is meant to be fruitful for 80 to 85% of all students. For those who Tier 1 intervention is not sufficient, they are put into Tier 2 intervention. Unlike Tier 1 intervention, Tier 2 is generally 30 minutes long compared to Tier 1's 90 minutes, and is supplemented onto Tier 1's intervention. Basically, children in Tier 2 intervention also attend Tier 1 intervention. Tier 2 intervention is done in small groups with strategically based coursework to catch up to those in Tier 1. It is either taught by the general education teacher or a teacher who supports the general education teacher and is trained to deliver interventions. For those who lag behind significantly, they go on to Tier 3. They are given intensive-based interventions. Tier 3 students are taught either individually or in even smaller groups by an intervention specialist. Although Tier 1 intervention is taught to everyone by a general educator, Tier 2 and Tier 3 intervention are quite different. In the other 2 tiers, children may be taught by others that are not the main teacher, and therefore they are pulled out of the classroom to go into a different location for 30 minutes. This time is often during activities that are not as lesson intensive, such as recess or during the last segment of the day. Tier 2 intervention is still capable of being taught in the classroom due to the general education teacher still being eligible to hold intervention lessons. To manage an RTI group, the best thing to do is to create a system. Creating a system to follow allows for your train of thought to be well organized. You can first identify the problem the child is having and then try different activities during the intervention times. If it is unsuccessful, you can try other activities. Viewing the results can help you conclude whether or not the child needs more intervention. Another thing that is important is to make sure that the intervention lessons are engaging and interesting for the students. Intervention needs to be something that the child can look forward to, or else it will be futile. Children will be bored and then they will just pass time until the intervention time is over. If it is hands-on and fun, then the child will learn better, and they won't feel as if it is a punishment. Lastly, it is important to stay organized. If you are doing interventions for more than one group of children, it is a good idea to create a timetable to keep track of when and which kids are coming in for lessons.
There are 3 types of assessments used in RTI models. The assessments are diagnostic, summative, and formative. Diagnostic assessments are a measure of the student's current knowledge and occur before the instruction has begun. They help determine whether a certain instruction will be effective or not. Formative assessments occur during the instruction and are commonly seen in RTI framework. They are used continuously throughout the school year to give teachers feedback on what is and is not successful. It is used to see how well students will do with future instructions. Summative assessments are used after the instruction to determine what to teach in the future. They are considered reactive assessments because it allows teachers to see how their students are doing and how to respond to their performance.
What sound does the A make in cat?
Ah.
That's right, that's the short vowel sound. What sound does the A make in ape?
A.
That's the long vowel sound.
RTI groups have improved the way all students learn. It is important to remember that RTI is not the same as special education. RTI is a school-wide approach to learning that helps every student. Any student that is struggling is able to receive the extra help that they need.